What's going on, everyone? This is Hades, and today we are going to talk about the most recent developments as far as Modern Warfare is concerned. First off, this morning Infinity Ward and Game Informer decided to show off a basic, overlay of the map Raid, which was actually featured in some of the multiplayer gameplay that we saw at the reveal event. Now, it looks like this time around the maps are going to be a lot less 3-lane, and what I mean by that is that there's going to be more points of cover, more special spots for you to set up. But the biggest problem that I see about this is the fact that spawn trapping is going to be a thing. There's going to be a lot of it, and I don't really like that very much because spawn trapping is just very annoying, and I don't really understand how they're going to lay out the spawns if we're not going with traditional 3-lane map. Obviously there are going to be 3 lanes within the game, but they're not going to be as abundant. They're not going to be as clear. You're not going to know exactly which lane goes where until you really master the map, and I think this adds a little bit of obscurity to the overall feel of Modern Warfare. I will leave a link to that video down in the video description below, and then we can actually further discuss that in the comment section, what you think about this review of Raid and what you want to see in the future with Modern Warfare maps. Now, as far as Monday is concerned, there will actually be a special announcement at Gamescom featuring Infinity Ward talking about Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare is looking to be one of the biggest games in Call of Duty history, and with that, they have decided that next weekend, yes, next weekend for PlayStation 4 users only, you will be able to play the 2v2 gunfight mode within Modern Warfare for that specific weekend. I'm guessing that the next weekend Xbox One and PC will have the ability to do this as well, but we do not have that confirmed yet. The fact is the thing that we really need to see is the Modern Warfare campaign footage. We want to see at least those first 2 missions that took place at the event back in May when all the big YouTubers went down and actually decided to play the game. And with the most recent, violence and the shootings and stuff like that, I don't really think it's a time for them to shy away from it. I think it's a time for them to stand strong and actually talk about this game and show us some footage, because it looks like it's going to be really good, but we got the same feeling last year with Black Ops 4 and it turned out to be a bust. Black Ops 4 is littered with microtransactions to the point where it's almost like a mobile game that you can't really get very far unless you purchase those tiers and those supply drops and those weapon crates. It just doesn't make any sense. But this is really huge news, guys. The fact that Modern Warfare will be playable before the beta, the fact that an alpha will be released for those specific people who pre-ordered the game and have a PS4 to the Activision exclusivity deal is just absolutely monumental. I think that it's wonderful. I think that those who own PS4s are actually getting a huge thing here, and I don't really think that it's fair that Xbox One and PC doesn't have access to it, but then again, this happens every single year. PS4 users always get the most exclusive content first. This happens across a bunch of games that Activision owns. It's not Infinity Ward's fault, so I don't really think that we should blame them, and that's really critical here. But guys, let me know what you guys think down in the video description. Do you own a PS4? Are you going to be taking part in the gunfight mode, 2v2 mode that will be taking place next weekend? Absolutely going to be awesome, at least in my opinion. I will be having some gameplay footage for that featured next weekend as much as I can about it, and discussing the weapons that I'm using and things like that. And also, if you do want to play with me, I will be willing to share my gamer tag with those who share theirs with mine, and then we can discuss the game further and you will have the opportunity to play with me personally. Anyway guys, this is Hades Gaming signing off. Have a good one.